Kirtan is really a connection that people make with their own self-expression, with their own inner voice. From the outside, it looks like it's a connection between musicians playing and a crowd singing back. But if everybody's singing, who's the musician and who's the audience? So what Kirtan is a way of inviting people into an experience of their own musicianship. There's a reason why musicians go through so many difficulties to play music, because inside it makes you feel so beautiful. And you get some of this by listening to music, but you get a lot more by participating in it. So one of the missions of the Kirtan Flight School is to show people how they can be musical. I made a living working in the film industry in Hollywood. I was a film editor, and I was hired by an ashram, a spiritual community in India, to come and make some films for them. And I didn't know anything about Eastern philosophy, but it was work. And so I went to India for the first time. And they were chanting all the time in the ashram. And I really loved the sound of it. They asked me simply to experience it and watch what happened. What we were chanting was a kind of beautiful nonsense, and I found that that beautiful nonsense brought things up from within me. It allowed me to view what was going on in my head and in my heart and release it. And I liked the fact that it allowed me to take a process which had been private and personal and make it something that could be shared with other people. Idea when I went to India to chant mantras was going to be the vehicle that would take me everywhere. That I would meet so many beautiful people from such an unusual thing. I think people want to participate in music in a deeper way. They want to know more about it. People come to kirtans, they have a really nice experience of singing, and it inspires them to maybe pick up some instruments they haven't played for a long time. You know, a lot of people have a guitar in a closet or a drum, and they always intended to play it, or they loved it, and somehow their life got busy and they just put it down. And so this is an opportunity for people to reclaim something that they've lost, both in a literal sense of picking up that guitar again, and also in a metaphoric sense, a way of finding back to maybe a sense of innocence and wonder. They say that music is one of the best things you can do for your brain. The other is learn a new language, and it keeps your brain young. Normally, music lessons are something you do by yourself, but Kirtan Flight School is something you do with other people. So you get put in a band with people mostly you haven't met before, and you learn how to make music out of what you have. And there's a beautiful spiritual process in that too. It says, hey, instead of trying to make the world perfect, try and perfectly use what's coming at you. And it turns out you can make really good music with something really, really simple. You learn compassion for yourself, and you learn compassion for other people, and you know, making music is really fun. Für mich vielleicht Gott ist die Stille, wenn die Musik verklungen ist. Was my pronunciation
Yeah,
okay?
it was very good.
Perfect.
Very
Yeah?
good.
What?